Oh my God, you guys. So the weirdest damn thing. I'm scrolling through my essentially YouTube homepage, well, I guess what they would call the YouTube equivalency of the newsfeed. And I do just sometimes look to see if there are any videos that I'd be interested in watching. And all of a sudden, and I'm not subscribed to Comedy Central, this Comedy Central video pops up. And it probably pops up because it must be getting a lot of views. But essentially, it's this video entitled Containing the Outbreak with Trump in a white lab coat and a CDC emblem on his jacket. And I notice it's dated 3 years ago. So I go in and I look at it, and it's a total mockery of the Russiagate thing, which, as much as I'm not a fan of Trump, and I think he does pretty much everything for his own self interest. When I looked at the Russiagate, I didn't think it had legs either, because whenever I look at evidence or anything that's could indict anyone, I'm just like, well, could you really uphold it in a court of law? And I'm just like, no. And the evidence that I saw just seemed anecdotal and coincidental at best. But anyway, so it was just really weird. It was about him having just visited Moscow. It's actually pronounced Moscow, not Moscow. And him coming back saying, okay, we need to fight this virus, this plague that's been plaguing everyone's brains, the evidence that is Russiagate, that is really not evidence at all. We need to eradicate Moscow disease and Kremlin influenza and Spirea. So he was going on. It was really, really funny. But it was just weird. And then at the end, like he talks about like his sons and stuff, and that seemed to kind of derail because I didn't know what that was talking about. But if anybody can see the symbolism or symbology in that, that would be great. So if anybody has any other observations, tell me what you think, tell me what you know. And also too, the comments under this video are really interesting as well. So that's always a good thing to look at. I actually looked at I actually wanted to make sure that this truly was from 3 years ago, which obviously, considering the title and the show, that you could corroborate, and the date, it probably was from 3 years ago, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of hoax. So I looked down to make sure that there were also comments from 3 years ago, and there were. Now, of course, I suppose you could fake the comments too and put another date stamp on those as well. But I just thought the whole thing was really, really interesting. And like I said, tell me what you think, tell me what you know, and peace out.